Thanks, we're live. We're live.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
Hey, everyone.
Hello. Wait, I need to unlist the YouTube Shorts one.
Welcome.
Welcome back to Single Cell.
Welcome. See, so now that title's on every single stream name, and that we keep saying it, and that like I can't change the name of the game. Like
Yeah.
you know, I didn't even like start. Like I'm barely starting development.
Yeah, if you change the name, then I'm gonna have to go back to like hundreds of live streams and update each title.
And like edit us like to say a different name in the video.
Oh my God, yeah. I need to train like an AI like redubbing thing. Okay.
What is that thing on your camera?
It's the chat overlay. I put this here like earlier, but I didn't expect it to go over my face, so I'm gonna have to change that.
Oh.
But I'll switch to you have your window open?
Yeah.
I'll switch to yours because I'm still doing work stuff.
Okay. Let me attach the YouTube Shorts thing. Man, I wish there was an easier way to do this. Shorts and the YouTube live stream. Live stream. Okay.
I like how our room color temperatures match.
Wait, I'm not looking.
I do look kind of small though compared to you.
Oh yeah, the temperatures match. Well,
Like
I kind of want to crop myself in a little bit too, but
oh really?
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't.
I don't know. It's up to you.
How much are streamers usually cropped in?
I don't know.
Let's look at an example.
Yeah, look up Ninja. Right now we're trying to become the next Ninja. So chat, let us know how close we are to that. Chat. Oh, hello? Who is that? Oh, I need to bring up my chat thing. Is it Diana Sosa?
Hi there.
Oh, you're on YouTube Shorts? Admire the organism.
I didn't do anything about this. I didn't do anything in my game yesterday. But I think I'm pretty... Oh, I figured out the thing.
Why I wasn't moving on stream?
No. Why we couldn't get the color management, change the color management to standard in Blender. I didn't realize there was two. Actually, maybe this wasn't the issue. I didn't realize there's a color management tab in the output settings and in the render settings. Two different ones. One of them
Oh,
was
I didn't
set
realize that
the
either.
render settings one was set to AGX, I think, and then the output one was set to standard, but it was coming out AGX.
Interesting. Whoa, is that a what emoji is that?
No, no, no,
Diana?
it's not a kiss. It's
That can't
it's
be a
like a
kiss, right?
face, like it's like I actually make that face when I'm focusing sometimes.
Oh, like well, I'm really small right now. I'm also thinking of I don't know if no, you probably wouldn't know it, but from Demon Slayer, I think it's a part of like Japanese culture. Uh in the swordsman, there's like swordsmen who make the swords for the Hashira or the Demon Slayers, and they wear like these masks that make like a pouty face like that. It is really derpy looking.
You're talking about like a little like the cat face, emoticon face.
No, I mean they look human, but it's like their cheeks are puffed up as if like you're blowing like a lot of air out of your mouth. Um, that's what that emoji reminds me of. Actually, maybe I could pull up an image.
I can see that the stream is still not actually uh showing my gameplay accurately. Okay,
Yeah.
let me. Okay, how about I bring up my file browser over here? Oh man, we gotta be careful. Okay, let's change this.
It's this face right here.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like that. Wait, that's a mask?
Yeah, it's a mask.
It looks like that's just in like an like you think in like animation you make things that are also that are supposed to be fake, like artificial, you make it look extra artificial, but that
Well,
almost looks like it could be like an actual anime, like a human anime character.
oh yeah, I get what you mean. But I think these are like based off of like real masks. Um, from like Japanese culture. I don't even know what to look up for that. Actually, I'm kind of nervous looking at Demon Slayer images. Swordsman guy. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I saw it was from like Japanese culture.
Okay, well,
Oh, they're called Hitoko masks. Yeah, I guess that's a real one. But anyways,
they made it even more real looking.
yeah.
um okay, so I guess my point of what I was saying is with this color management thing is I I I I can and I think I will just make all the assets in Blender. And I think in Blender as a 3D model because I thought Grease Pencil would be easier. But it has what a steeper learning curve than I expected. Even though I feel like I'm a somewhat seasoned Blender user. But I don't really think there's any drawbacks I can think of, I guess besides file size of creating file size of the blend files of making them as 3D models and then just rendering them at with an emission shader. Um, all right. So maybe how about we redo the hammer really quick in that new style? Oh gosh. Okay, okay. I gotta. Oops. Wait, I just closed something. Oh, I closed stream on my. Okay. Let's go over to the hammer. Um, Where I didn't need to close that. Models. Hammer. Hammer. Blender's opening. Cool. And actually,
Oh,
oh right. I was going to I was watching a video about sprites and
mhm.
they said like there's a certain sprite size that that is more scalable or something. Uh I think it's like multiples of 16 by 9 or multiples of like 1920 by 1080 but in a sprite. Let me look it up.
Interesting. Like, what with the way that the aliasing is, just looks
I
better
don't
at bigger
know.
sizes.
I don't know what the reason was. Oh, but if uh, maybe this guy was just saying something random. No, but then I see people on. No, then I see some people on online saying square resolutions. No, this is too complicated. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about this. Never mind. Let's just continue with square 512 by 512. Oh man, this is a pretty nice sprite already, isn't it? I'm gonna have to change it. But actually, perhaps, yeah, standard. Standard. Let's shading. What? Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I'm gonna duplicate my sword project. This is my workflow off stream. I'm just constantly opening project and then changing my mind and then doing something different. And it's really efficient. Is it opening? All right. Here we have, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the sword project also in the prop template folder here. So I have it for later. Aight. Okay. So let's no. I don't want this tab menu. Let's make this a hammer. And actually, let's just delete it. And let's go cube. Oh, interesting that that's the actually set. And we will snap. No, snap the cursor to selected. And actually, let's make this the never mind. And let's put cube. And then let's shrink it. And then let's put a subdiv on it. All right. Probably like that much. And, and then let's rock and roll. Actually, let's make this the template project. No, wait, is it freezing? Okay. And then let's make this the template. Where is it? This is hammer VO3. And then over to here. And this is obviously going to be purple, right? We like purple. And actually, we'll be extruding faces, aren't we? If I select like this, does it select the face? Okay, so we have to model a little differently. Let's lock onto it right here. And we're modeling from that perspective. Actually, I don't need to be flipped like this. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, let's make this the template. All right. Wait, did I change this? Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna start modeling it. First, we start with this part. Then we go up here. Yeah, then let's fully go up here. And we'll extend out. Should I do mirror modifier? I should make it look funky. Extend out like this on both sides. And then we're gonna select all these faces. Should I Alt S or SS? No, Alt S. To go. Now it's all bulbous. And let's grab this, extend it down. It's not bad. I mean, maybe that's good. Yeah. The edges look a little more hammer-like. That it curves in. Uh, why do they look droopy? These edges are curving up. Actually, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Maybe we should add a little handle or a hilt or something. Give this a little like am I? Oh, okay. Oh no. Hmm. Actually, yeah. Mm, uh, Add a little curvy to it. Maybe I do want a more bulbous attitude. And maybe these can be brought up even a little more. And these sides can be uh, mm, I don't know. It gives it like a scary vibe. It's a bit of a villainous vibe. But I kind of want more like toy hammer, like a blow up hammer. Did you see the Smiling Friends finale trailer?
No, but I saw that it came out.
Or rather, not finale, but final 2 episodes.
Did it look interesting?
Yeah. I'm a little worried that if they're describing the episodes as stragglers, that they're not like there's a reason that they didn't appear in the original run of the season. Like, are they just not as good? And is it gonna not end on a high note?
Yeah, that's what I'm like most worried about and why it doesn't really get me that excited. Um I do I still think I am a few episodes behind on the last season because the last one I
Oh,
saw was the camping one. Uh so I don't remember how far that was into season 3.
I'm not sure. Did you see the like Smurfs parody one?
No.
Uh,
No, I didn't know that there's a Smurfs parody.
that one might be like my favorite episode in the series.
Oh, really?
Really.
Wow, okay.
Why are you so shocked by everything? Every statement I say, oh, that's my favorite.
I don't know cuz like I just wouldn't have expected that.
All right, then what's your favorite?
Favorite was probably I don't even know off the top of my head, but probably one from season 2. One of the first ones that comes to mind is the fantasy one. If that's from maybe that's season 1 where
I think that was season 1. Yeah.
I really love that episode. Um yeah, I don't think any from season 3 that I've seen so far have been up there. Not that I don't like it. Um just yeah, I guess like season 1 or season 2 are like really cool to me. What was the season with the homunculus and the rotoscope YouTuber?
I guess that was season 2, right? Because that
Was it?
we're ending on season 3, right?
Yeah, we're on season 3.
Yeah,
Um,
that was last season. That was not the first season, for sure. That's for true.
I wonder if I started watching it late and maybe that's why I'm meshing the seasons together. So I watched like when
Oh,
season 1 and 2 were like already out.
perchance.
Can't just say perchance.
Remember sitting and smiling?
Yeah.
I was thinking about like now I can relate to that guy.
What do you mean?
Like if someone was breaking into the house, like I'd like have to just like keep saying character for the stream.
Yeah. I actually saw I don't know what streamer she was. But it was like a clip I saw on my Instagram yesterday where she was like showing off stuff in her room and then like a robber comes in and like smashes a bottle over the back of her head and it starts like stealing
What?
the items that she was showing off in the room. No, it was absolutely staged because you could tell like with the way
Oh,
she falls over, it's like fake, but it's like so funny
I
because they
thought you were
didn't play it off
describing
as
a
such.
real story and laughing really hard.
Oh
Which,
no, I
you
wouldn't
know,
laugh at that.
admittedly, that would be a really scary. Smashing a bottle over her head is just like slapstick comedy.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let's render this out. Let's render this here hammer. Right.
Did you watch the Mario movie?
This. You know I did.
I don't
You know I
remember if you
did.
said you were seeing it yesterday or like a different day this week.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it opening day.
Oh my god, dude, did they give you a poster?
No, I was at Cinemark. I, they had a popcorn bucket, but it was like just uh it was just like a printed like just a poster, like a flat
Uh they should have made like a pipe popcorn bucket.
well, have you seen the Yoshi one that everyone's
No, I
talking
haven't.
about?
I'm gonna look it up.
The Yoshi popcorn bucket. I
Oh
think
my
that's
god.
AMC. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and they have a Luma. Yeah, a Luma light up popcorn bucket too. That's cute.
I mean, I don't buy it. I don't really buy type of stuff, but I think it's cool and there's a fun design. Um,
Yeah, the Yoshi
Especially the
one's fun.
popcorn buckets are like popcorn buckets are a little too gimmicky for me because it's like uh like you probably aren't going to put popcorn in it when you see the movie and you're not going to put popcorn in it at home. I don't see what the point is besides just being like, yeah, that's a popcorn bucket. That's like a bit of a novelty maybe. Oh, that can be used as a popcorn bucket.
Yeah, I wouldn't get any of them either. For the because they are so expensive. And like they're made of plastic, so like I've never seen one that I would display and feel like, oh, like that look nice outside of being a popcorn bucket. And I also wouldn't like I don't know, I can't imagine bringing like my own popcorn bucket to a theater. I guess you can. But even when I'm home, like I don't eat popcorn when watching a movie. But I still think it's
Uh,
like a cool
yeah,
thing. Because like the theaters really need the money.
that's true. Yeah, if that's a move to an exclusive theater merch.
Yeah.
Our theaters are becoming like GameStop. Theaters are becoming like GameStop, and instead of like people going there to watch movies, now it's like you just buy a bunch of pop figures there.
Dude, I would not be surprised if they started selling pop figures.
They do.
They do? Oh, I do not remember ever
I
like seeing those.
I New Brunswick, right? Yeah, there's when you're buying snacks in line, there's now merch shelves. You remember? I thought we
I
pointed
know
it
there's
out.
like merch shelves, but I don't remember ever seeing pop figures. I remember seeing
Yeah,
like
I'm
they'd
pretty
have
sure
like
it's
carry bags and like dinky stuff like that. That's funny. But I think Funko's going out of business. Oddly enough. So we might no longer have Pops.
Are you sad?
Of course I'm sad.
What you know this is gonna do is just gonna increase the rarity for the collectors.
Dude, that's so true. They're just gonna skyrocket in price. Actually, wait, maybe they're not going out of
Why are they
business.
going? Why? Oh,
I read that like a while ago, and I spoke to
I mean,
someone else about it.
I mean, I get the sense that they're definitely past their prime. Like
Probably,
they're
yeah.
not as big as they were in like the 2010s.
Yeah. I think you're right about that, because Labubu's, I feel like, are the craze now. And a couple other things.
I think those mystery box toys or like Pop Mart stuff. I think that's overall like definitely more popular than Pop figures.
Right now. It's just like I don't know how many collabs they do, because I feel like that's like the plus with Funko. It's like any show or movie you could think of, like they'll have pop figures of it compared to Pop
I
Mart.
mean, there's definitely like if you go to a Pop Mart store, you'll find plenty of like collab stuff. I don't know about with Labubu specifically, but definitely Disney, because Disney's really popular in Japan. You'll find a lot of Disney Pixar sort of collabs, but I don't know about like more niche American stuff.
Connected to that, I saw on like I saw an ad like a while ago for like mystery box Pixar things, where it kind of like the Pikmin ones that I got you a while ago. It's like little models that you put together, and they have them for like Finding Nemo. I think one for The Incredibles, like Toy Story. But they actually look like kind of nice looking. And I think they were like just Japan exclusives. Like I don't think they sell them here in America.
Um,
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
exclusive joke. Okay. All right, stream gang. What do we think of this new hammer design? Wait, did I exit out this? Oh, oh, there's nobody here. Oh, I didn't even show. I gotta wait for Nico to come back. I didn't show Nico I implemented a zoom. Forgot about that. I did that over the weekend. Dong. Oh. Okay, let's get the outline on this hammer. We're just gonna copy this entire canvas group. Oh, my bad. Uh-oh. What is there to... Oh, okay. Alright, now we got that outline. Dude, this is so cool. I mean, I don't like that I can't change... I don't like that I don't have a lot of control over how the outline looks, but I love the idea that I can put a bunch of sprites together and it'll put one outline over the whole thing. Thanks to the person who made that script, that shader script. I'd have to Google it again to find it. I mean, not that anybody's watching and shouting them out is going to do anything, but yeah, I just saw somebody posted a really cool shader script on this It's like a Godot exchange website. It's like, I think it's official. I forgot what it's called. People just share little strips for stuff that you can copy paste.
I'm back.
Oh, Nico, I was telling the audience I forgot to show you
Mm-hmm.
over the weekend. I like implemented a zoom thing. I'll hold right click to zoom in to help you
Oh,
grab your
cool.
items.
Awesome.
And at first I had it slow down time when you were doing that, like we talked about. And then I was like gonna try to limit it so you can only grab stuff in your inventory when you're zooming in.
Mm-hmm.
But then I changed my mind.
Why did it disrupt the flow?
Well, I just feel like it's not even that hard to grab stuff. Like I feel like it's kind of cool that you could just grab it at any point. And also I kind of realized that maybe, so I did actually have a version of it that was preventing the hand from entering the body, but it didn't really feel good or really help in making the combat feel less crazy. And I was like, okay, well, if reaching into your body is not a drawback when it comes to combat, or like the hand accidentally going to the body is not a drawback for combat, then I don't see why I need to take. I feel like then I'm taking an ability away from the player that they don't need to. I don't know. It doesn't add anything to take it away for when. But then that does bring up the complication that if I allow people to grab it at any time, zoomed in or not zoomed in, but it's only slow-mo when you zoom it in, then people can just cheat. People could zoom in, everything's slow-mo, and then you could just start hitting guys slow-mo. Which I quickly realized.
Oh.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with maybe I'll decide to add that back in. But I think that's a little bit of an unnecessary feature for now. And there's a lot more stuff I can implement before I reconsider that. I feel like this system works perfectly well. Well, actually, it doesn't work perfectly well. I have to figure out how to make the items organized in your inventory when you drop it back off. Which I actually had I don't want them to be perfectly organized, or I don't think I want that. I would love if they could like float around, but they don't exactly fully overlap each other. They may like bump into each other. But I understand that this is why I might not want to have the hammer. The hammer's huge, but it doesn't give a lot of space to prevent bumping. But I could prevent bumping from certain am I just rambling right now? I could prevent bumping from certain parts. Like, say for the hammer, I could just make it so the handle can't get overlapped, so the player can grab the handle really easily. Same with the sword. And then everything else could get overlapped. But again, that's more of like a quality of life feature that we can start building other stuff first, I think. Also, it's a little bit, I imagine, oh, right, I forgot to say, I did actually try to give designated spots and have dropping the item off trigger an animation that slotted them in the right spot, but it was really inconsistent. It didn't always work, but sometimes it worked, but then it was like all rotated the wrong way. So I I think I'm just gonna have to revisit that. Or I don't know. I'd prefer to revisit that idea later.
Mm-hmm. So Zach's back.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach.
Zach's back.
Zach.
How's my game going? Well, Zach, I didn't really get work on it yesterday, but oh wait, first, how are you? First, how are you doing? Wait, where's the material? Change this line color really quick. To it's good. I'm doing pretty good. I saw the Mario Galaxy movie yesterday. But in terms of my game, all I really did since Tuesday was I didn't do anything since Tuesday. On stream we've been I just remodeled this hammer to be more in line with how I just did the sword. Because I have the whole thing that like adds the outline automatically in Godot, and I wanted the outline to be generated in Godot instead of in Blender, so everything stays consistent and whatnot. But that's just a little stupid thing. And now I think that I just did the hammer and I redid the sword. Now I think I'll redo the player. Yeah. Those enemies, the enemies need some love. Those enemies have been these stupid dots for so long. Okay. Zach, did you see Mario Galaxy? Oh, wait a minute. Are you gonna see it? Did you see the first Mario? Well, Mario Galaxy, I like casually enjoyed the first Mario. I didn't like the 80s music aspect of it. That was the part I hated the most. Oh, cool, yeah. The Mario music in the games is so good. And I'm like, why would they use these like 80 songs instead of that songs from the game? But Nico, you might be pleased to know this too. I I don't remember any 80s any tracks other than Mario music playing in the movie in Galaxy.
That's good. Yeah, I heard the soundtrack was pretty good.
So
from some reviewers.
Yeah, I guess they actually listen to criticism. But you know what? It almost like bothers me a little bit that okay, now we have the Mario Galaxy movie, which has a clean original soundtrack based on the game soundtrack. But then I don't know, then the first Mario movie will always exist and it'll always have those 80s tracks embedded in it. And like, and we can't go back and fix it. And that kind of bothers me a little bit. I mean, yeah, they could because apparently that score the original score does exist. They could release a cut. They wouldn't do that though. Release a cut with
that soundtrack. Does it exist to like stream? Like, can you listen to it?
Yeah. Yeah, the original. Yeah, and people have gone. There's like YouTube videos of people that matched it up with the scenes that they were supposed to be in.
Because I was gonna say if there was just like one fan that could cut that back
But
in and make a whole edit.
a fan could do it, but it's not going to be quite right. The mixing is going to be off. And also, it's not the version that's going to be like in history. I don't know. It bothers me a little bit. But Mario Galaxy movie. But otherwise, the movie was pretty solid. It's a little basic, but I'm not a fan of Chris Pratt as Mario, but I thought everyone else did a good job. Okay, wait, no, I'm not reviewing the first one. The second one, Galaxy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the second.
Galaxy. You know what Galaxy reminds me of is the like pacing in the movie is insane. It reminds me of was it The Rise of Skywalker?
Oh,
Where-
really?
A little bit, like a Rise of Skywalker, Infinity War, sort of like you don't have a second to breathe. There's just stuff's happening so fast, and there's so many references and cameos. Which I guess it was like as like a Nintendo fan, there was like stuff to see and it was like entertaining in that sense. But I'm not sure if it made for like that good of a story. But it's entertaining. Like I didn't watch it and I was like, this is bad. I never felt like that. I mean, like this is just a strange experience, like a surreal thing I'm watching. But yeah, I would still like. I think you should see it, or I think you'll probably wait. Did you like? What do you think of the first one, Zach? What do you think of the first one, Nico?
I thought it was, I thought it was really entertaining. Like I didn't think it was that good of a movie because I did have issues with it and kind of wished. It's weird, because of like Pixar films and stuff. I kind of always wish like even kid films like strive to still be really good, and even if they don't have to be. But I guess in that instance, it was okay that it was just trying to be fun and entertaining and kind of basic, like you said. But yeah, at the very minimum, I still like enjoyed it, and it was interesting too to see, because I went with my family, just like how much even like my parents love that movie, and like we usually don't go to the movies and like watch stuff like that. Like my mom, who like doesn't play games, she was like, oh, I want to play the games now because like that seems so fun. So clearly it like resonated and like did something right. I guess it's like the filmmaker in me kind of wished it would take bigger swings and like do more creative things while still being faithful. Yeah, I also don't like Chris Pratt as Mario. I love Charlie Day. Charlie Day as Luigi, I think, is like such a great choice. Even from when they first announced that, I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, he's not necessarily like putting on a Luigi voice, so I don't know if he's like necessarily trying in that sense. But I think the aura of Charlie Day matches Luigi, the characterization of Luigi really well.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt the same with Jack Black as Bowser. Because he's like such a character. He's so cartoonish that it just like that makes so much sense.
Actually, yeah, I wasn't super into his performance in the first one, but I think he was trying harder in this one.
Really?
I was noticing it, and even Kristen pointed it out too. Like, is that still Jack Black? Like he was doing more of a growl this time, like trying to do more of a Bowser voice.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. And obviously Donald Glover. Donald Glover is Yoshi.
How was he?
He's really putting on a voice. Yeah, it was good. I mean, it sounds like Yoshi.
Oh, Keenan, I don't know his last name, but from Key and
Keegan Michael
Peele.
Key.
Yeah, Keenan Michael Key
Yeah.
as Toad. He was great because like you literally couldn't even tell it was him.
Right. Yeah, he's putting on a voice too. And I don't think they're using a voice changer. I saw an interview where he like did a set of line and he sounded like Toad, but maybe they are still doing something to his voice.
Well, yeah. Regardless, like I still very much like appreciate that. Um, and then what is Donkey Kong in this one?
No.
He's not. Okay. Yeah, because like Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, when they announced it, like it seemed like it makes sense because of like his unique like gravelly voice, but in the film he was kind of just being himself, and like he still did like the Seth Rogen laugh that he does in a lot of things. Well, I guess it's just like how he laughs, but uh yeah, I feel like any like a big trepidation of mine with the first film was also the fact that it's like Illumination, and I'm not really a fan of Illumination's films because compared to like Pixar and even DreamWorks, they do feel like kind of gimmicky to me and just kind of checking off boxes to whatever is I don't know, for like kids. Like we gotta have like a cheap joke in there. We gotta throw a dog or like a cute pet in there, or I don't know, like a character screaming in slow-mo for a joke or something. And also the 80s music, like throw in like some popular like tracks in there too. um so I think that, oh, I guess to be fair, I haven't seen like the Minion movies or anything, but that was like the first Illumination movie that I saw. I was like, oh, okay, at least this was like fun. Like all that stuff didn't detract from the entertainment for me.
Yeah, I was like uh I the Illumination dog, like the Secret Life of Pets dog in the movie. Thankfully he's not, he's kind of like has it like a cameo sort of in this one, but
Oh,
that's
the
it.
same dog.
Yeah, but I was like, as soon as I saw him, I'm like, ah, no. I just got an upsetting feeling. But it's just crazy, like how much, like, like Yoshi, for example, is like a creature design,
Mm.
in the same universe. How much nicer Yoshi looks than the dog. The dog's design is so generic. Um, but speaking of which, all of the rendering quality of the entire movie was really really good. The textures and lighting was all really really nice. Like you could take a screenshot of a lot of moments from that movie and it'd be like a nice wallpaper.
Is it like the same as the first movie, or do you think it looks better?
I have, it's been, I only saw the first movie once, but I think it looks
Okay.
better.
Yeah, because even the first movie had it was very pretty and just so colorful. Um, yeah, I was like getting like ads for it the other day, and I always am just like in awe on how they achieved such a colorful, like saturated like look, yet none of it seems to clash with each other. Because like on paper, that seems like really hard to me. Um, like having a colorful frame and not just have it be like, oh, maybe one or two of the colors are like pop out at you, and then the rest might just be desaturated or muted. Um, but with the Mario films and kind of even like Spider-Verse at times, it's just always like a palette of bold colors, and it works.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Would you call this Kiki or Boba?
That color,
The shape.
boba. Yeah, boba.
not. You would not call it Kiki. Don't even think about it.
That's why I said boba. Is that supposed to be a new enemy design?
It's supposed to be the player. I'm just messing around. I don't know. I kind of want the player to not be perfectly circular, but I'm not sure what shape. Because also the arm is going to have to follow along its perimeter.
Oh, yeah.
Perimeter. Maybe this is not sustainable the way I'm doing this. Take me back, take me back. Kiki or Boo Boo? Hey, Boo Boo.
Yeah, boo boo. Boo boo. I was thinking of like things to inspire the soundtrack and stuff. And I don't know how this, or if this would even work, but I was thinking like conceptually, like what if I went like searching for sounds, like recording them, and like very like spending time paying very keen attention to interesting sounds that like kind of go unnoticed, that maybe are common to people, like a lot of people experience. Because I was looking at like videos about ambient music and what makes that work. And there's a musician called Brian Eno who's like said to be the father or like the grandfather or something.
Sounds so familiar.
Yeah, his name sounded familiar to me too, but I don't know what big stuff he's done. Actually, I'm curious now. Yeah, ambient music and electronica. I don't know if he's like been in a band or something. But
wait, am I thinking of who's the lead singer in Talking Heads?
Oh,
what's his name?
I don't know why I'm blanking on it.
Oh no, wait, that's David Byrne. Okay,
David
maybe that's
Byrne.
not what I'm thinking of. He feels like that's the name of like a popular 80s band. The lead singer is Brian Eno.
Wait, have they collaborated? Apparently they have, but
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know, John.
But what I thought was cool, he described ambient music as or he said his process is like he creates a track and then he plays it on a loop while he goes and gets distracted doing other stuff in his house. And if any sounds like sound repetitive to him or like stick out, he knows that he has to change it, because like ambient music is supposed to work in like kind of being background music, or he almost equated it to like in nature, where like you're kind of just used to like saying sounds in nature like birds chirping or like wind howling and stuff, but it feels like special when you like even pay close attention to it and kind of notice like interesting things about it. So it kind of works both ways, and like that's kind of the same approach ambient music should be, where you could have it on in the background and like it still enhances like what you're doing. And it was kind of also the same principles to the Minecraft soundtrack as well, because they didn't know, or C418 and Notch at the time didn't know where the player would be and what they'd be doing. So they just needed a very general soundtrack that could just play randomly and still manage to work. Um, so I found those principles interesting, and I was thinking like, oh, because these characters are like tiny, if me paying close attention to like things that go unnoticed audibly could maybe be a creative way to, make the soundtrack.
Yeah, that's interesting. I first heard that sentiment with the Koji Kondo, the composer of, or wait, or was it the guy who made the Wii music? Some Nintendo composer.
Oh.
I thought that concept came from them, or maybe that's just a general music concept. Uh, he said he was like sat in a room for like an hour or whatever, like whenever he'd make a track for like a Wii or something, like the Wii menu, or
Mm-hmm.
like something that's gonna be looping, and you just see if it annoys him. Um,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, this seems like it makes sense. I didn't realize maybe that is just like a gaming
but
specific
I
concept.
would say I don't this isn't really gonna be like open world. I think generally you would know where the character is gonna be and what they're gonna be doing. Like an older game, or I say old. I'm describing older games as not open world games now. What does the world come to? Um,
Um
but like Zelda, it's like you walk into a house, there's a house theme, and then you walk into a village and there's a theme for that village, like unique to that village. Or and then there's a theme unique to every dungeon, and then boss battle themes.
I do remember you mentioning like bosses and stuff, but there's gonna be like different locations too.
Um, so I wouldn't not to start off. No, that would be. I think I'm just gonna make like one little experience for now. But eventually, yeah, I was thinking. I'm still thinking about it, but there would definitely be different dungeons, and I was thinking that they could be like you enter a giant, because still in the micro world there's still huge diverse sizes uh and cells and microorganisms, so there could be like absolutely massive microorganisms compared to what our character might be, the size of our character.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if a huge multi-celled organism could just be a dungeon inside of it, like inside of its body would be like a dungeon, and
Yeah.
you fight the different single cells in there that are like, all working to make the multi-celled organism run. uh and it could be like its own dungeon. Like, I guess there is a Zelda dungeon that's kind of like that, and Jabu Jabu's belly, he's like a giant fish guy. But yeah,
Okay.
and I think it could be like there could be like like there's the titans of the micro world. Each one is its own dungeon, and in your mission to kind of rid rid this petri dish of multi-celled organisms, you have to take down each titan and swim to complete its dungeon in its body. Um, yeah, and I'd like to think that each one would have its own theme.
Uh
But for now, they'd probably just be like probably just like a menu theme and combat theme, or maybe a boss theme for the end of the. I'm just gonna do like a gauntlet of enemies and then a boss at the end, I think.
okay.
Kiki and Boba. Was I talking for too long?
No. No. Don't worry.
All right, let's see how this looks in game.
Man. I'm trying to take my lunch from my actual job soon.
Hopefully they don't find this stream.
I have like that has crossed my mind. Where I don't know if these became like big enough for like someone at my job to just randomly come across it. I'm still
Hopefully
like working.
Yeah, if hopefully if they were that big enough that you could get like they find it out and you get fired over it, then we'd be making enough money off of
Yeah.
donations that it's okay.
Yeah.
But maybe not. It could still be like a crazy coincidence when they come across it.
Yeah, that's also true. Yes.
Or maybe not a coincidence, just looking through your social media, like your social profiles and whatever.
Yeah, if they would have had to have either looked me up or they just got recommended my profile, because I don't think I have anyone's numbers outside of like my immediate coworkers.
Your LinkedIn. You have a link to Pixel Tree on your LinkedIn.
Do I? I actually might. Yeah, then that would be a way to do it. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, this is nothing. You are a nothing man.
Nothing. Oh, I watched Kane Pixel's The Oldest View last night. That's the one with like the rolling giant that one of our chatters were like talking about, I think last week. And it's 4 parts. The first 2 and the last part are like 10 minutes or less, but then the third one is like 40 minutes. Like that's like the main thing. It was really good. Especially like the third part. It's about like a guy named Wyatt who's like filming a hole that he finds under a tree, and it's just like a very long staircase down into what seems to be a fully constructed like abandoned mall from, I don't know, the 2000s or something. And it's very much a lot of the same principles and concepts behind the back rooms, where it's like a nostalgic but completely empty area. Why is it there? You know, underground. And like, you know, non-Euclidean kind of stuff too. And it was all done in Blender, and it looked really good as well. It was well done. It honestly, because I was like eating my rice while I was watching it, and I was feeling like so sick to my stomach, kind of like scared.
Creepy.
Yeah, it genuinely was like creeping me out. Because you know, it's at times it's dark, and I guess what's cool or clever about it is like there are definitely moments where you could see like just common horror tropes coming, with like what was I saying? Wait, why are you laughing, Jackson?
What did I do? No to my thing.
No, I lost my train of thought.
You,
I lost my train of thought.
I don't know why everything's huge like this.
Yeah, it was just really creepy. There were like a lot of tropes where like, yeah, you see, like there was one moment where you see the hint of the giant, because I already knew like the giant was in it, because I think this came out years ago, so I've seen like small clips of it. There's a moment where like you see him like in the darkness, but then the character doesn't see him, and the character like turns around saying like, "Oh, where am I?" And it's like, okay, the moment like he turns around, the giant's gonna be like right in front of him. It's gonna be a jump scare. But whether that happened or not, it's just like I still felt really tense. Like, I really don't want to get scared right now. And yeah, it really was. And I mean, it was 40 minutes, so it took its time too. And what I thought was executed pretty well was the fact that like you never see, outside of the very end, you never see the character's face because it's always him filming. And this, whenever he would talk, I generally like bought it. I bought that like if you were in that situation, you would talk at some of the moments that he'd speak. Other times maybe not. But a lot of the stuff that he would say felt like realistic for the circumstance. And I cared about him, even though like I never really saw his face, or really his only goal was to just kind of explore this weird thing that he found. I felt like kind of bad for him for just getting in the circumstance he got himself into. And I thought that was like pretty impressive for I guess one, a short film, and the fact that like you never see his face or anything. It's almost just like he's narrating the whole time. Just hear his voice.
That sounds cool. Yeah, I haven't watched any of his short films. Do people consider that better than like his? Wait, this was made after the Backrooms thing.
Yeah, I think it was.
People say it's better than Backrooms.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what the consensus on it is. Outside of just like people really liking it.
That's cool. You like it. That gives me hope for the movie. Right, he's directing it, right?
Yeah. I'm curious for the movie if he also wrote it or like co-wrote it at least. But yeah, I wonder what his approach is going to be. And I wonder if you know what it is.
No, we can't sing there.
Copyright. Shoot.
No.
The streams go down.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna ruin this. Why is there this? Why there this?
And I was also extra spooked because I think you were definitely asleep by that point. And like, so the house was really quiet and like really dark, and everything outside was just like pitch black. So I just kept thinking like, oh, what if I'm in like a non-Euclidean space right now and I don't realize it?
A dream so real that you don't wake up.
Dude, did I tell you about that one nightmare that I had a few years ago where everything felt like totally normal, and like I honestly felt like a great dream. I was like walking down the street in Jersey City, and it was like a repeating thing. I was just walking down the same sidewalk, and it was a bright sunny day, and like everything was perfect. But Jackson,
like the SpongeBob last episode.
Yeah,
Walk cycle.
Yeah, it's walk cycle. Or like Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, when the movie ends and he just keeps like walking down the sidewalk. But dude, I swear, I didn't even look at it, but at the very corner of my eye, I walked past a fence and I see what looked like a guy mangled in the fence, but I didn't directly see him. I was walking past and everything felt great. And then it was like, once I walked past that, in my mind, in the dream, I was like, wait, was that guy mangled in there? So when it repeated again, already like my like that nightmare like guttural feeling started coming up because like I saw that he was like distorted, stuck like as if he was no clipped in the fence and stuff, and it was like through his face and his arms, and I was immediately like no, and I like woke up because I was it was like that moment when you know it's about to turn into a nightmare and like you're starting to feel your heart race and stuff. I think I still woke up in like a cold sweat.
Did you have this dream? Wait, was this recent? Like after you watched the Rolling Giant?
No, it was a few years ago. I don't know what was going on at the time. Maybe dreams.
That's so funny. Like that. Like your brain just threw you a curve. Like you're having, like why did your brain even decide to do that? Like
yeah, I don't know.
That's you. Like this is your dream. It's like you're having a good dream. It's like generating a mangled body for you to
the
walk
corner
past.
of my eye, like dude, that's so true because that's I mean I guess I did that for some reason. I wanted to spook me. Okay.
Oh no. This is so jagged looking. It doesn't even need to move across the curve like that. Why didn't I leave it as a circle?
Oh, is it? Does the arm rotate around the orange thing?
Oh, it rotates around this thing with the arrows.
Oh, I see.
It's called a path 2D.
2D path.
Yeah, okay. I guess I should leave it as a regular circle for the smooth movement. Even though it's no longer a circular character. But I also manually drew that circle. It must be like at least a little bit jagged. I don't know how to just make a regular circle. Yo. This looks like a pickle. This looks like the pickle on Bubble Bass's tongue.
It does. SpongeBob. Why?
Oh man. Oh man. Okay. You could either scale up the sprite or scale up scale down the path.
Right, I'm finally on my lunch break.
Up the sprite. Oh, cool.
Set a 1 hour timer.
Wait, what is this actually scaling?
Man, oh man.
Wait, why is this not really scaling? It doesn't even care.
And you don't even
Did I do
care.
something?
Oh no, my GoPro is frozen.
Oh, the animation, isn't it? The reset animation. Just gonna remove all these. Let's see if my hunch is correct.
Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Oh.
Well,
I forgot to enable my FL Studio. So my screen was blank.
oops.
Are you caught up on Daredevil?
No.
At least 2 episodes. And I think episode 3 was like pretty good. I didn't like episode 2 though. It kind of felt like I thought the pacing was kind of bad. I don't even want to sound like a hater. It was just like so fast and like a lot was happening and like the scenes were so short. We were just jumping around between so many characters. But I thought like episode 3 and even episode 1 I thought like the pacing was a bit better and had like moments to breathe. Season 3 had a really good action scene though. It was hype. All right, y'all.
Well,
Time for some music.
well, I hope it stays good for the rest of the season. Or
Yeah.
I had hope that maybe since season 1 had a troubled production, that since they got a fresh start in season 2, that it would be better. It doesn't seem that different to me.
Yeah, like cinematography wise, it kind of looks the same. And I didn't like the way it was shot in the first season. Especially coming off of the original series. I was so shocked because like I mean the Netflix show still looks like a show. It's not like it looks like a movie, but it's like so sharp and crisp. Whereas I feel like Born Again's like really hazy and like soft looking. Which I kind of don't like. And kind of like hazy and like it looks kind of flat. A lot of the stuff doesn't pop.
Yeah, it looks kind of basic. Position. Starting position.
How long your velocity like I wanted to.
Yeah, let's do this. Reset frame. No. Wait, what? Why does it look like that?
Okay. Look at this.
Yeah, I do.
This is my Melatron.
Why is it blue? Why are you blue? Oh,
Where's my Mellotron not playing? I went over to the bathroom.
well, wait, what? Let's just not do this now. I don't want to change the scale. Actually, then maybe we shouldn't have deleted these. Okay, just that. We don't need to change the rotation, just that. And can we actually, wait, can I bring the, oh, we didn't redo the arm yet. Oh, can we do this to the entire player texture? Modulate it? Or would it be a self-modulate? Well, I don't really know what the difference would be. That's regular modulate. Or no, that's self-modulate. This is regular. Uh, that looks dark. Oh, yeah, I guess that's uh,
Back. Whoa, that looks like
oh,
a heart.
art.
Does your heart not look like that? Like, I don't know why the colors remind me of what's his name, Ricardo from Adventure Time.
Makes sense if you also said it reminds you of a heart.
Yeah, I'm just like, my mind is really out there right now.
Oh,
What
wait
is
a
this?
minute.
What is this?
What's this? What's this?
Okay, sound discovery. Boom. Make sure this doesn't play. Okay, good.
Oh no. I need to set a proper reset color.
A reset
No,
core.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no,
Let's
no,
check
no,
this
no, no, no.
out. It's a new project.
Oh yeah.
You got
Now
it how
the
you want.
arm is turning red too.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so now that our player isn't a circle, we may want to submit to that it's turning based on its movement direction. But good news, I low-key already had code for that, and I temporarily disabled it. Because I didn't like how it was moving the weapons in your inventory as well. Wait. For the making. Oh, no, this is still a note. This is for physics process. Except. Wait, how did this? Maybe I'm not. Oh, and this. Yeah. And then obviously we're not using spray anymore. Oh no, wait, we are. The membrane, but it has to be membrane texture now. Oops. Okay, this is probably not going to work right at first. Oh. No. Wait, why is it moving the weapons too?
Look how these are on C. Something like that's boring.
Did I do that?
I'm not using any sharps. But I'll save that.
Am I old?
Am I old? Are you a giant?
Oh, this is like code for moving the entire player, isn't it? I just want to move the sprite. That doesn't really smooth me. Now this is starting to feel like Blue's Clues in a way.
Yeah, that does give me that vibe.
So how would I don't remember how this works. This is clearly removing the entire player, but I don't want to. Can I? Okay, wait. Rotation speed delta. Oh, can I just do this? Copy all this. Let's see. Wait, first let's. Okay, remember that I put velocity angle here originally. Oh, I'm going crazy. Okay, velocity angle. Okay.
D sharp, F sharp, F sharp, B, C. D sharp. Okay, D sharp, D sharp.
I don't know why that's it.
A, C sharp. Nope.
Let's turn this back to 2.
No. There we go.
Okay, wait. This wasn't just for the sprite, this is the entire player. But making this about the membrane texture doesn't work.
Let's do 4 steps.
let's try. Let me kill this for a second.
What am I doing? Let's do. Let's lower the
oops.
velocity on these two.
Still the same. I am so confused. So the membrane texture rotation. Moving the
It's to sound more muffled. Hmm.
Okay, maybe we should do coding stuff right now. So you're gonna have to look stuff up. Vroom, 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 vroom. But cells don't even look like this. Yeah, maybe that's a bit dramatic. Maybe I gotta soften the wiggle a little bit.
Maybe just. That just sound kind of random. The way the keys roll in, very imperfect. Maybe it's too much. Yes.
Alright, let's render this. Okay, that looks a little more like a cell. Okay, save. Let's make it. Right. Well,
I want this detuned.
I'm Mr. Cell Membrane. Oh, Nico, check this out. Check this out. See how I'm holding this
Uh-huh.
arm out?
Yeah.
Boom, it's hitting the rock and now it's squishing in.
Oh, wow. It's actually really cool. Did
Thanks.
you got that to work because it's like a separate dot that's just following the
Yeah!
cursor.
Dude, you remembered. You remembered.
Yes, I remembered.
Right. This is a static body, but the static body isn't on any physics layers. But it's
Yeah.
controlling a rigid body. The
Cool.
rigid body's hitting this rock. It's glitched out there. Rigid body. Rigid body's hitting the rock, so therefore the arm is still trying to follow it. Still trying to follow it.
Are you gonna have it do the same thing to the enemies?
I did have it like that, but when you're, I might do this because I'm not even gonna have the swarm of enemies be a thing. I don't think in the actual game. But when you're being swarmed by enemies, you like can't like move to like.
Oh, that makes
Sometimes
sense.
the arm gets stuck and like you can't move to grab the weapon.
Yeah. That melody feels really basic.
Is this? You know what I realized in the game Getting Over It, they have the player cursor is part of the game. Like there's a little gray dot, like a transparent gray dot.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the arm or the hammer of the character is controlled by physics, that's like following the mouse, and pretty much just like this. There's still like a gray circle that represents your mouse. And I'm guessing there must have been a gameplay reason for that, which I didn't intend to have anything like that. I figured that. I mean, I've had my mouse on screen this whole time. Wait, can I make it go away?
Do you think it's an accessibility reason?
I probably not in the sense like, oh, accessibility. Yeah, they probably did play testing or something, and they were like, or they just tested it themselves, and they're like, yeah, it's kind of hard to feel out where to place the arm if you don't have this little thing.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that could be a little different because that's like a rage game about precision and stuff. Precision, like you have to be precise when climbing. So maybe I don't know. I guess I could see what it's like without the mouse. I don't know how to disable the mouse to even test it right now. Or my cursor, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay. The enemies. The enemies or the arm.
Enemies or the aura. What did I just do?
Oh yeah, I can't hear your music.
Oh, I forgot to.
not here.
Right now I'm just messing with the piano.
Sorry.
Wait, how do I? I'm gonna nudge this whole thing. Control. Nope. Nope. Is that not possible?
You know what? For the arm, I've been kind of liking the tulip hand a little bit. What do you think about that? Maybe I should look at some more hands.
I do like that hand, yeah. Do you think it might look better for the arm if like the base circle was like bigger and like it gradually got smaller up until the hand?
Yeah, what I was thinking is, or I hoped, I tried to do this once, but it wasn't looking right. Make it kind of like a curve, like because there's a specific microorganism that has an arm that looks like that. Wait, let me try to find it. The what is it called? I wrote it in my notes. Lacrimia. Lacrimaria. Wait. Lacrimaria.
Oh, by accident.
Here. Take a look.
Dude, that's such a fun little goober. Oh my god.
It can extend out way longer than this. But
It's so cool.
but also you notice how his body is,
It's
I don't know, I'm
distorting
calling
too.
it he. No, well, yes, but that it's not a circular shape. It's like it's like an oval sort of sweet
Yeah.
potato. A lot of cells are like that. I mean, oh yeah, there are plenty of cells that are circular, and I think that probably would work best for my gameplay. But I do
Oh, that's so
question
cool.
if, wait, let me find it. But yeah, I guess in terms of that, the base is like wider on this. I'm like,
It's
maybe
it's
I
subtle.
should make it like that. Yeah. But it's a little harder with a circular character that can also, oh, well, I was about to say can
Yeah.
also reach into itself, and then it just reached back. Wait, I want to look at what that looked like. Okay.
Oh, that's so fun.
But look at this. Look at this. What I mean with that, they're like definitely 3D. Wait, did
Yeah,
you
where
see
they
the
go
way
out
that
of
guy was
focus and
moving?
stuff.
Look at the way those little brown guys are moving. Whoa, you're going too fast.
Wait, you're playing right now? It's like frozen
Yeah.
on my thing.
Oh. Is that because I went full screen? Really? Okay. No, I was at this part and I was like, yeah, I'm playing this right now. Oh, this is actually what the gameplay
Dude, yeah,
I want my
literally.
game to be like.
That's crazy.
They're picking some berries.
Yeah, I didn't think something like this would exist. They can like stretch their tail or arm like that.
It's really not common, so I'm not surprised that you wouldn't expect that. There are this is the only single-celled organism I know that does this. Um, single-celled in the same way that my character is, but there are ones that like they're like like pitcher plants, like
No.
the uh I think they're called. I have it in my head. Otor. I wrote it down too.
There's also a game I want you to look up. Not because it's not necessarily relevant to single cell, but I like saw a video of it the other day, and I thought like the I guess it's really just the filters and like shading that they added after the fact that looked really cool. Gave it a look that I've never seen before. What's the name
You
of
have
it?
to tell me what.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's called Grave Robin because I think it just went up on Steam.
Grave Robin. Oh, I see. Wait, no, I don't see. Grave Robin? Grave
The,
Rob
like
Bing?
robbing, but without the G.
Oh, that is what I looked up. I guess
Actually,
it's too
no.
much of
Okay,
a
wait, no.
common term.
It's called "O Empire, Ward Off Thy Rot."
Oh, that's a different.
Yeah, that's complete. Okay, no, because the guy posted Grave Robin, the guy who made it, with the video of it. I thought that was the title.
Oh, it's this style. Wait.
Yeah, it almost looks like that 2.5D, but it's more like I guess you're looking at an arcade screen kind of.
Yeah, it has that thing I was actually trying out, the Pixel Tree logo with the dithering.
Oh right, yeah.
The depth, yeah, it has like the depth of field, but then also the dithering, which is an interesting look. Yeah, it's interesting. Actually, I just realized that is just straight up the depth of field effect on like the blur on top of the dithering.
Yeah.
um,
It looks like it just follows the character around.
it's interesting. Um, Actually, this is probably a good time to end
Oh yeah,
the
we are at
stream
2
if that's
hours.
okay.
Yeah.
But um, I redid the hammer sprite and the player sprite, so that's something. Oh, what a world. Okay.
All right, well, I jammed out for like 30 minutes. But cool.
Nice. I didn't hear most of it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
Yeah, it was
Scrub
just
through.
piano stuff. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for Oh, Jackson, it looks like you're in Mexico right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Mexico color grading.
Yeah. Um thanks for joining us. Everyone. Yep. Hope this was fun. Come back again on Tuesday. Jackson, are we switching back to 7 next Tuesday?
Yes,
Okay,
pretty sure.
switching back to our evening time. So hopefully
Wait, didn't we start 6? Am I
Oh,
crazy?
was it 6?
We were starting at 6 before.
Oh, I don't remember if it was 6 or 7. But I hope, I hope
Why do
you
you say
enjoyed.
that?
I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, join us again at 6 next Tuesday. Tuesday and Thursdays.
Bye.
Bye.